So this is lesson 26 in Algebra 1, more complicated equations. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take what we learned in lesson 25 and just add a few more pieces to it. It says it's more complicated. Complicated doesn't mean necessarily difficult. It just means more steps that are going to be involved here. So the first one, we have 3x minus 4, and they're saying that equals 5x plus 7. Alright, one of the key things here is we have one variable, x, that appears two times. We're going to have to get the x's all together and just get them to where there's only one x instead of one over here and one over here. So we're going to have to move them around so that we get them on the same side. We're also going to have to get the numbers and move them all to the other side. So the x's are on one side and the numbers are on the other. So let's go ahead, and what I usually try to do is get the numbers all together first and then move the x's so that they're all together. So first of all, let's add 4 here and add 4 here. And that'll get rid of this 4 over here. So then we have 3x equals 5x plus 11. Okay, so we've just gotten that taken care of. Now let's see, we have to get this out of the way. So we have to move this, because it's an x, over here. And when you have numbers multiplied by an x, you just take the whole thing, the 5 and the x. So right here, this 5, it's a positive there, so to get rid of it, I'm going to have to subtract it. And I'm going to have to subtract it over here. When I subtract it here, it goes away. 3 minus 5 is the same as 3 plus negative 5x. So signs are different. You take the difference, put the sign of the largest one on there, and that equals 11. Okay, now we divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2, those go away, and we have x equals negative 11 over 2, and we're done. Alright, we're going to try a few more of these. Make sure you get these. It's just more steps. It's not anything weird, it's just more steps. So I have 3x plus 2 minus x plus 4 equals negative 5 minus x minus 4. Okay, let's combine what we can. Our like terms here are this one and this one. And again, put your signs with them when you combine these. So 3x minus x is 2x. Plus 4, or plus 2 plus 4 is plus 6. Okay, so we've already made that simpler. And here we have a negative 5 and a negative 4 that we can combine. So that's the same as negative 5 plus negative 4. And then we'll put our minus x on there. We didn't do anything with that. Signs are the same, we add. And we'll leave this over here the way it is. Alright, so now let's see if we can get these x's together. We have an x over here on the right, so let's add an x here, and that'll make that one go away, and add an x there. So that gives me 3x plus 6 equals, that one away, negative 9. Alright, now let's see, still trying to get x's by itself, so we'll subtract 6 from both sides to make that go away. Negative 9 minus 6, or plus negative 6, is negative 15. Now I'm going to divide by 3, my last step, get rid of that, and x equals negative 15 over 3, or negative 5. And that's what I get for an answer for number 26-3. Alright, let's jump to 26-4. We have k plus 3 minus 4k plus 7 equals 2k minus 5. Alright, let's see if we can combine anything. We have a k there and a negative 4k there. So k minus 4, or 1k minus 4k, is the same as plus a negative. Signs are different. We're going to take the difference and put the sign of the largest one there. So when we combine our k's, we get negative 3. Okay, now we're going to combine our 3 and 7 and get 10. 2k minus 5, nothing changed there. Okay, Now we're going to just get our numbers over on the right hand side. So we have a plus 10. We need to get rid of it. So we take it away. So I have negative 3k equals 2k minus 5 plus negative 10. So I've got signs here. I've got a net minus 5 and a minus 10. Signs are the same, so I'm going to add them. So negative 5 plus negative 10 is negative 15. If you want to put a positive negative like that, you can, but I'm going to leave it as just negative 15. And remember, minus and negative are the same thing. So now I've got an equal sign there. I need to get this over here with the other k. So in order to do that, I'm going to subtract 2k because this is a positive right there. There's no sign there, so it's an assumed positive. So I'm going to subtract 2k over here. So negative 3k minus 2k is the same as plus a negative 2k. Signs are the same, so I add them. Put the sign on there. Those go away. Negative 15. To get rid of that negative 5, I divide because it's multiplied by k. And those go away. Negative 15 over negative 3 is negative over negative is a positive 3. So my k equals 3 when all is said and done. So that's example number 26.4. Alright, so let's jump to a couple more examples and then we'll be done. 26.5, we have negative 7n plus 3 plus 2n equals 4n minus 5 plus n. Alright, let's see if we can combine like terms. We have some n's over here. Signs are different. We take the difference between the two. 4n plus 1n is 5n. Alright, so let's take this number and move it. So let's subtract it. So I got negative 5n equals 5n minus 8. Now let's move this one over to make that go away. Negative 5n minus 5n or plus negative 5n is negative 10n, and that equals negative 8. Divide by negative 10, divide by negative 10, those go away. Negative 8 over 10 is positive 8 over 10, and that reduces to 4 over 5. So we just found what our n value was. So, middle of the page, it gives you some rules there as far as solving these. And the first rule, or the first step that it gives you, is simplifying by adding like terms. That's what we've been doing. Eliminate the variable on one side, eliminate the constant or the number. Okay, and I've been doing it the other way around. Doesn't really matter. Let's do this next one, and then I think we'll be done with this lesson. So 2x minus 5 plus 7x equals 5 plus 3x plus 10. Alright, so let's combine like terms. We have a 2x here and a 7x, so that'll give us 9x. We've got a 5 and a 10, so that gives us a 15. Alright, let's move our constant. Let's move this 5 over, so it's together with the 15. So that goes away. Let's get the 3x over to the other side. 9x minus 3x is 6x. 20, and that goes away because those end up being 0. Then we divide by 6, that goes away. So we have 20 over 6, or 10 over 3 for our answer there. So that's it for lesson 26. You're just kind of continuing doing the same kind of thing, getting yourself more and more familiar with it.